Good evening, folks. This is Robert Garding, the Infidel Talkmaster, with your video update for Sunday, May the 18th, 2008. They can't have it both ways, now can they? I did my show on Blog Talk Radio yesterday on this subject about how the Democrats and their liberally biased media are all up in arms about what the president said during his trip to Israel for the 60th anniversary of that country. The president gave a wonderful speech, probably one of his best ever. And it lasted for about 40 minutes total. I listened to it several times so I could hear what was being said and what was causing the uproar that has ensued. But the media and the Democrats are all concentrating on one tiny little 38-second clip where the president said, and I quote, "Some seem to believe that we should negotiate with the terrorists and the radicals, as if some ingenious argument will persuade them that they have been wrong all along. We've heard this foolish delusion before. As Nazi tanks crossed into Poland in 1939, an American senator declared, 'Lord, if I could only have talked to Hitler, all this might have been avoided.' We have an obligation to call this what it is, the false comfort of appeasement, which has been repeatedly discredited by history. The things that the Democrats have said since this speech by President Bush are complete and out lies, saying that this kind of thing shouldn't be said while across the ocean in a foreign land, saying things like, quote, 'When the president's out of the country, people avoid attacking the president.' Yeah, right. Quote, 'The most ugly form of politics brought to another shore.' I have to say the most ugly form of politics is the politics that the Democrats constantly and always use. Quote, 'You don't attack a presidential candidate while on foreign soil.' They do. They go so far as to attack the president on foreign soil, and the United States too. Quote, 'The unprecedented attack by a president on foreign soil.' Unprecedented? Really? Is that what they think? Hell, people, the Democrats have been doing that and worse for decades, and no one ever says anything. No one ever holds their foot to the fire. But I'm going to. What about Clinton when he went over and bashed not only the president, but also the United States in the land of our enemies? What happened then was the press had nothing but praise for him, saying what he did, saying he was exercising his freedom of speech. The same with Al Gore when he went to Iraq and bashed the United States in front of an audience of our enemies. Lincoln said something about heads of state going over to a foreign country and speaking against the United States and against the politicians as an act of treason that should be punishable by being tried and hanged. Of course, we won't do that. But when the Democrats say and do things like that, there's nothing wrong with it, even when they lie. But let a Republican president go and say something like Bush did and tell the truth too, which he did, it is out and out wrong. Get your story straight here, people of the press and the Democrat Party. What is good for the goose, which is you, is also good for the gander, which is us. You can do it, so can we. And another thing. In the president's speech, I do not recall him naming names here. Like I said, I listened to it at least twice. He didn't specifically name anyone. He didn't say it was Barack Hussein Obama doing the negotiating with terrorists, although Barack himself has said that he would do it. He didn't say it was Clinton or anyone else. He just said some people. And so Barack Obama took it on himself to go on the defensive, and so did the rest of you Democrats. So now I have to ask some questions. What happened here? Did he touch a nerve? Feeling a little guilty? Your conscience bothering you? I can't think of any other reason to go so ballistic about the truth being told on you. Finally. This is Robert Garding, the infidel who tells the truth the Democrats do not wish to hear. Have a safe and blessed day.